Harper and Eric are ready to take on the entire system and rewrite the rules of the game with their new venture, Stern Tao. Obviously, this is your spoiler warning, and if you enjoy my breakdowns of industry, don't forget to give me a follow. So let's start from the beginning. When Harper was pitching her new fund with Eric to potential investors, she said that they're 100% net short, which means that they are betting entirely against the market and that they only make money when companies fail. Harper wasn't afraid of being herself during that meeting. She said, "My real passion lies with dead men walking," which means she doesn't just short weak companies. She shorts companies that look healthy on paper, but that are doomed. And of course, the company Harper's talking about is Tender. But later in the conversation, Eric warns her that Tender might be overvalued and overhyped, but it could still remain untouchable because they don't have the right strategy to hit it with. And because the market is not rational, it's performative and social. And then Eric further warns her by saying that short work is ugly, meaning that it's a narrative warfare and that they will be going against establishment, against power, and against status quo because they will be betting against the market. They will be attacking people with influence, with power, and some of those people are their friends. But Harper is not afraid to backstab anyone as long as it's proven that she is right. And she blatantly tells Eric, when all of that was a problem for us, this is who we are. I think this episode finally solidifies that their shared survivor mentality, their anti-establishment views, and them being outsiders that clawed their way into where they are, finally blossomed into this complementary partnership. And I really like that scene when Harper came back from her date and she was lashing out at Eric, trying to use provocation and sharp words. But he kind of absorbed all of that and grounded her. I love that Eric didn't take the bait. He just calmly absorbed it and stayed steady and contained her chaos. Eric can definitely emotionally regulate himself better than Harper because all of those Harper's intense reactions come from her fear, her trauma, and her constant need to be always proven right. As I mentioned before, their shared survivor slash outsider mentality is now backed with trust because this belief that the system is rigged against them, there binds us. But now Eric is really backing it up with trust by taking this insane, huge risk by putting up his entire inheritance, his daughter's inheritance, for this fund. I just hope Harper's not gonna backstab Eric because when he said, "I won't hurt you just by knowing you," and she kind of rejected him, the look on his face that he had, he was hurt. Let me know what you think about their partnership after this episode in the comments. Let's discuss it.